Well, good afternoon, Sonnies. It's 3 o'clock on this Swatch Watch, and it's time for the show that's on in the afternoon, also known as...
Afternoon Delight.
Afternoon Delight.
Ding,
That's
ding.
right. We got to lift it up for the Sunny TV community out there because we are lifting up you with a bunch of our segments that you know and love every single day. We have a pop culture Thunderdome quiz today, yacht rock music
Yes.
themed. I tried to do something fun that I thought you would enjoy.
I love yacht rock.
We also have some memes that we'll get to, some scary ones today, so brace yourself. Some Reddit rundown today, very good. We'll have to get into that. There's multiple updates, so you'll love that. Is this news? We've got 3 news articles that we're going to give a test run to see. Is it newsworthy?
It's always news.
Okay. And of course, the hey girl, hey horrible horoscopes at the end.
Hilarious.
All right, Pop Culture Thunderdome, please give me some Pop Culture Thunderdome music.
Yacht rock Thunderdome quiz.
All right, smooth seas and savage trivia. All right, this first one, the term yacht rock originated from what? 1970s radio format, a record label marketing slogan, a 2000s comedy web series, or a Rolling Stone magazine article?
C.
Okay. You said a 2000s comedy web series.
I sure did,
Okay,
David.
true or false? Christopher Cross's Sailing was originally written for a movie soundtrack.
False. Sailing.
Okay, next up, which artist was not a core figure in the yacht rock sound? Kenny Loggins, Michael McDonald, Bruce Springsteen, or Steely Dan?
It's Bruce Springsteen. That's too easy, that one. Is that a Baby Thunderdome question?
We do have Baby Thunderdome on deck, and just in case. Next up, true or false? The Doobie Brothers' shift to a smoother sound happened after Michael McDonald joined the band.
False.
Okay.
Because he left the band.
Next up, which instrument or production feature is most strongly associated with yacht rock? Was it a distorted electric guitar? Was it a synth bass with heavy reverb? Was it a smooth electric piano or a banjo?
Ooh, my initial reaction is to go with B. I'm going to do Baby Thunderdome just to be
Baby
safe.
Thunderdome quiz word, Mo can get an answer right. All right, first one. Yacht rock songs are generally loud and angry, smooth and relaxing, or screaming metal.
Smooth and relaxing.
Beautiful. I love yacht rock.
I do too.
truly love yacht rock. Okay. Next up, Hall & Oates. True or false? Hall & Oates are universally considered pure yacht rock artists.
False. And that's one of my favorite bands.
All right.
Too bad they don't get along anymore.
That's a shame. I believe Oates was just here. He
They're
just
still
tours by
fighting?
himself. He said they'll never get back together.
No.
Do you know what happened there?
Yeah, music rights.
Oh, and then
The
they...
catalog of music.
So
and
it
they
was a
couldn't-
money thing. Okay. Next up, which song is often cited as the yacht rock national anthem? Is it Africa by Toto?
Oh my God,
Is it
this is hard.
Escape, the Pina Colada song, Rupert Holmes? Is it Sailing, Christopher Cross? Or is it Ride Like the Wind,
This
Christopher
is
Cross?
hard.
That's a hard one.
I feel like I want to say the Pina Colada song, but it really could be all these. But I feel like Sailing. I'm going to go C.
Are you sure you want to do Baby Thunderdome and save
I'm
the
gonna
day?
Baby
You got
Thunderdome.
100%
I know.
yesterday.
I'm going to do Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz where Mo can get an answer right. True or false? Yacht rock often makes people think of boats or the ocean.
True.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that's a hard one. Next up, many yacht rock musicians were highly trained studio professionals rather than traditional rock stars.
False.
Okay. Number 9. Which band famously featured some of the tightest studio musicians in rock history, influencing the yacht rock sound? Was it Fleetwood Mac? Was it Steely Dan? Was it Eagles? Or Boston? This one is tricky.
It's Steely Dan. It's got to be Steely Dan.
Are you sure?
I'm going with Steely Dan.
Okay. And finally, true or false, yacht rock was considered cool and respected by rock critics during its original late 70s, early 80s peak.
False.
Okay.
I'm saying false.
All
right,
right. Let's get everything organized, shall we?
Yeah.
Let me go get that answer key. All
All
right. The first question was the term yacht rock originated from...
C.
You are correct. A 2000s comedy web series. The term yacht rock comes from a satirical web series created in 2005, retroactively defining the genre. Next up, you said?
I said false.
You are correct. Christopher Cross wrote Sailing as a teen after imagining escape, not for film. It later won a Grammy Award and Song of the Year in 1981. I also believe that it was a part of that, because I used to love watching Dudley Moore in, he was Arthur.
Oh, yeah.
God, I love that movie, guys. I love that movie with Liza Minnelli. Oh, it's so good.
Now I'm going to watch it.
Oh, they did a remake and it was horrible
remake.
with Russell Brand. What a douche.
I hate remakes.
I hate Russell Brand.
Me too.
Next up, you said?
C. Bruce Springsteen.
Correct.
That was too easy.
Springsteen's raw heartland rock style is basically the opposite of silky marina vibes. All right, next up, you said?
False.
Wrong.
Damn it.
The Doobie Brothers shift to a smoother sound happened after Michael McDonald.
Oh, after.
The fact is, Michael's soulful vocals transformed the Doobie Brothers sound from biker rock to champagne cruises.
Dang.
Damn it. Almost doesn't go. Next up, you said?
I said Baby Thunderdome, but I feel like it's this B.
I'm glad you went Baby Thunderdome.
Okay.
It's C. Smooth electric piano, Rhodes. The Fender Rhodes keyboard is practically the sonic signature of yacht rock.
Okay.
Next up, you said?
False.
Correct. Hall & Oates flirt with the genre, but are usually classified as blue-eyed soul or pop rock. Yacht rock adjacent, not yacht rock
adjacent.
certified. Interesting. Next up, you said?
I said Baby Thunderdome, but I feel like it's the Pina Colada song.
I'm really glad you went Baby Thunderdome because
Sailing?
it is Sailing. You
That
are
was my
correct.
second choice.
It perfectly captures the escapist, polished adult
love
luxury
Christopher
fantasy.
Cross.
I would actually have gone Africa Toto on that one, so that was
Really?
interesting. Yeah. Next up, you said?
False.
Wrong.
Oh, damn
It
it.
is true. Many yacht rock players were elite session musicians with jazz training and surgical precision. I had the opportunity. God, I can't
To
remember.
be a
this.
yacht rock singer?
No, I interviewed a guy that was a session musician. Do you know what that means?
That means they can do anything.
True.
And they sit in a lot of times I think I'm right. The session musicians will sit in place while the people are recording like their lyrics. They sit there and they'll play the drums.
Yep.
Or they'll have like somebody step in and do the background vocals. They do like the parts.
They were Leland Sklar. Damn. Oh my God, my brain is amazing. I interviewed Leland Sklar, and it was such a cool moment. This guy, I had no idea what I was walking to. It was for the film festival, and they came to town doing this documentary. And he came into the studio, and he was like, "Gentlemen, I've got to get through this interview, relatively quickly. I'm on a plane to go help Barbara Streisand today." Like, I talked to Leland Sklar, and then he went with
How
Barbara
awesome
Streisand
is
in the
that?
studio. So these musicians can literally do anything. They can morph into any artist. They can play anything at a drop of a hat.
That's crazy.
It was so really, really cool.
Crazy.
All right, next up, you said?
B. Steely Dan.
Correct. This was the band famously featured in the tightest studio musicians in rock history. They famously hired top studio players and recorded obsessively until perfection. And then finally, you said?
I said false.
You are correct. Creedence often mocked the genre
Yeah.
as bland corporate rock. Its cool factor became decades later.
I got an 80.
think yacht rock is the
The
coolest thing ever. I really love it. The older I get, I know I'm not mellowing out. I think I'm just
You appreciate it.
I do. It's like a fine wine.
That yacht rock is my dog's calming music in the
Me
house.
too. That's
They
playing.
love it.
It's playing in my house right now. So great, but we got to get over to the Capybara Cafe.
Little animals.
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
They are the sweetest animals. I just love the Capybara Cafe. Barbara Jean got to go, our big
Yes.
prize winner. She had a wonderful time over at the Capybara Cafe. And now it's time to get into Meme It or Leave It, Sonnies. We are going to be laughing our sides off on these. All right, this first one. To the people who lose one shoe on the side of
Yes.
the highway, please tell me what the rest of your life looks like.
Well, do you really need to think about it?
Good God,
Hot
pull it
mess.
together, man. Next up, why do men have birthdays? It's not like they're growing up.
Ha!
Ooh,
Hilarious.
sassy.
Shots fired.
Next up, I want to open a coffee shop and call it F Mornings.
Yeah.
All the drinks can have cute names like It's Too Early for This Shit, or My Boss is an Asshole Latte, or
Hilarious.
My In-Laws Are in Town Double Shot.
my God.
And they will come with a shot of tequila in them. Oh,
That's so funny.
sounds delicious. Next up, whoever sold this
Yes.
drone to my grandma can go to hell. Poor thing.
Hilarious.
Next up, nobody lies harder than a mom who says, "We'll see,"
Yep.
knowing full well that she ain't about to see anything.
True story.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, you hear that?
Yep.
Wait.
All right, this next one, we've got, you want to take a nap? Sure. Let me get you a pillow.
That's Daisy. Crazy.
Next up, this is me in the room. Parents, oh, my son kicks a lot. He's going to be a football player. And then there's me in the room with the stump and the shoes and the ponytail. Yeah.
I can't.
Next up, I often wonder what people have against the horse I rode in on.
Yeah, that's true. True. Last one.
Next up, no more job applications asking if they can protect a previous employer. Like, why are you so insecure? Don't worry about my ex. Let's focus on us.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
I love it.
I love it.
All right, let's get into Addie's Reddit Rundown Report. Today, the subreddit is I think I effed up.
Okay.
And we're going to need us to tell me if I effed up by dressing up for my proposal. Okay. This person is a 26-year-old female, and the boyfriend is a 29-year-old male. I have been with my boyfriend for 6 years, and we've lived together for 2 years. We have 2 cats, but we're not engaged. I have never pushed him to propose because I'm very comfortable in the life that we have created and always assume that he is ready when he will pop the question. Last week, I was told by one of his friends to expect something nice
Oh, geez.
for our anniversary. She told me I should get my hair and nails done just because I should look nice for the surprise, which I rightfully assumed was my proposal.
This is going to go sideways, I could tell.
On the weekend, I went shopping with one of my friends and bought a new outfit and got my nails done and ready for our weekend away. I was telling her how I think I'm getting engaged and how excited I was to spend the rest of my life with Tom. Last night, Tom and I go to leave for dinner from the hotel, and I get into my new outfit, and I spend a couple hours getting ready. When I came out, and tell him I am ready if he asks... when I come out and tell him I am ready, he asks if I can look nice for once because tonight was special.
Oh.
That's a quote. That's why I wanted to really get that in there.
Damn. Okay.
I asked him what he meant by that. That I always underdress, or like I'm going to the club, or when we go to nice places that I embarrass him now. We got in a fight, and I ended up walking out and not going to dinner, and he had planned to propose to me and went to my parents' house because I was upset. Rightfully so. I did see the dress. It was actually a very nice dress. It was very pretty. It was like kind of one of those Little House on the Prairie, but like, you know, that chic, you know what I mean? Like it looks nice on the bust line. But it's nice nonetheless. It wasn't too flashy. Didn't show too much tit. You know how it is. He texted me hours after, and I asked him he was asking when I was coming back because he had plans and wanted to know if I picked up a nice outfit for tonight. So he thought she left to go get another outfit. She left to went to her parents' house because she was upset.
Right.
When I told him I wasn't coming back, he got very angry and said that he was just trying to help me because I actually want to look nice for today. When I told him I didn't appreciate him saying that I don't look nice when I had to spend so long getting ready, he didn't understand and said he wanted one night where I looked nice and put some effort in.
Oh, Jesus.
I ended up hanging...
Dude, give him a shovel because he's digging that hole deeper.
I ended up hanging up on him and
Good for
haven't spoken to him since yesterday, and his friends have been messaging me asking how the proposal went, and I haven't responded to anybody. He also hasn't reached out since our last night, and I don't know what's happening now. My friends tell me I've done the right thing and that we need to talk about where we go from here. I love him so much, but I don't know that I can look at him the same after finding out how he truly feels about how I look. Have I overreacted or have I effed up?
There more? Or is that it?
We have an edit to add. We are having a staycation 30 minutes from home to go to the Italian restaurant where he asked me to be his girlfriend 6 years ago. It's not a fancy or expensive restaurant, but it's our favorite. He was wearing black jeans and a buttoned up short sleeve shirt. I was wearing a floral knee length dress. It was a very nice dress.
Okay.
It was very nice, very simple.
He's wearing jeans. Like, shut up.
Dinner was booked for 7:00 p.m. and we were leaving the hotel at 5 to go and have walks and drinks and maybe little snacks beforehand. Well, I mean, that's what you do, right?
Yeah,
That's what I would do. The
it's
dress
cute.
may not be fancy or dressed up for most people, but it's the nicest dress I now own and is dressed up for my style.
Okay.
Okay, so here's...
Oh, man.
Yeah, this guy...
This guy.
He-
How about learn to shut your mouth?
Yeah. All right, here's the update number 1.
Okay. Number 1. All right.
I ended up speaking to my boyfriend the day after everything went wrong, and I went to sleep at my parents' house. Basically, he apologized for everything he said and
Okay.
is incredibly stressed over proposing, and everything bubbled to the surface. I told him this wasn't good enough, and while I appreciated him apologizing, I didn't accept it, and I felt I deserved better than that.
Okay.
To paraphrase a very long conversation, the proposal is off the table for now. But neither of us are prepared to throw away a 6-year relationship over this.
for them.
For more context, we met at a rave and do continue to go to raves as it is something we enjoy to do together, which I normally dress like we're going clubbing. Makes sense now. Okay. I feel like posting on Reddit opened my eyes on the side of a relationship that was kind of closed off. While I do love him, there are things in our relationship that I'm not happy with, and the things that he's not happy with either, and we both have compromised on that, and we're not sure that we're compatible in the long term. I'm going to stay at my parents' for a while. He goes back to the house that we own together, and we're spending time together, but also apart, trying to rebuild of what we have. So give him a little space here. I have shown him the Reddit post that I made, and he agreed that his comments weren't about the dress, but about the moment. We are both committed to each other and this relationship, wherever that leads, with new expectations and reservations toward each other. There were things we both could have done differently, which we acknowledge at this point. I'm trying to see what the future looks like for us, if it's romantically or not. But thank you so much for everybody. Okay.
Here's my whole thing.
Go ahead.
When you're 6 years, that's a long time to be with someone.
True.
Why do
In gay years, that's like 106.
But why do people not say when they have an issue or not speak up? They just let it fester and boil and push it down.
Oh, you're talking
push it
about like
down.
they had both had to make compromises with
Yeah,
each
well,
other?
she said that they both had situations they were unhappy with in
Right.
the ongoings of the relationship. But people do this in work relationships, friendships, significant other relationships. Why do people do that? Then it boils up and it explodes into this moment you can't take back.
Well, do you have a situation in your life that was kind of like this?
Oh my God.
Maybe you
so
don't
one
have-
time, oh no, I got it. One time, Jim and I were going to the Epic Christmas party. It was my
Okay.
first year working there.
Okay.
He gets dressed, and I'm in the closet finishing getting dressed, and he comes in the bedroom and he goes, "Is it a costume party?" I said, "Get out.
Oh my
Get
God.
out.
You can't say that, Jimbo.
Get out." And let me tell you what I had on. I did.
Oh,
it was
Mel.
a champagne-colored satin bomber jacket with a sparkly like bodysuit underneath. Very fun. And then I did big wedge boots because I like my
Yeah.
wedge velvet boot. And then I did like leather pants.
So maybe
Very
he's
cute.
acting like you wore like the Crocs.
And I looked at him and I said, "Get out."
God.
And then I walk into the living room and Daisy had vomited everywhere. So I cleaned it up and we went to that.
I mean, in
party.
this kind of situation, and going back to Opie,
I'm going to tell you, guy brain, girl brain.
I mean, you don't feel emotionally safe now. I mean, honestly, I feel kind of like if I was kind of being pushed off by my lover, it's like, oh, I don't feel cute
Well,
or
I mean, I
attractive.
didn't hold it against Jim that he said it's just like a funny story. But I was like,
Is it more like obligation on the long-term relationship? Like, you know what I mean? Like she keeps saying, like, I don't want to throw away 6 years. He says the same thing too, but it's that almost kind of feels like an obligation as opposed to what's
but
really
if you're
happening
unhappy
here.
with each other, why didn't you speak up sooner than 6 years? And then you have this whole thing boiling over.
What hurts worse, cruelty from a stranger or cruelty from a loved one?
Person,
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
I care less what stranger things.
Right, that's true. You get it all the time with your big mouth. Yeah.
True story. All
All right,
Next
update
update.
number 2.
right,
So I broke up with my boyfriend of 6 years.
I knew that was going to happen.
Tom, after all this happened, because you gave me the reality check I needed to leave him after this whole shit show unfolded. When we went no contact, and it was the hardest thing I've ever experienced in figuring out how to live without being with him. Don't worry, I had the cats. And I truly only made it through with supportive friends and family showing up in ways that I never imagined. I never been so broken, but so loved at the same time. On the 24th of October, 3 months after the breakup, I got a call from his mother that he had been taken to the hospital by ambulance 2 days prior after having a seizure at work, and he was asking for me. Aww. I let her know I appreciated the update, but I was living 3 hours away from where they were and wouldn't be dropping by everything to see him right now, but I hoped that he was going to be okay.
Good for her.
She then told me that he had a benign tumor in his frontal lobe, which was discovered after he was brought in, which was being removed in emergency surgery, and that I should be there for him. I told her no.
Ooh.
On December 17th, Tom turned up to my house. I was living still with my family and was refusing to leave until I saw him. I went out to the front and he explained that he wasn't himself in July and that the tumor had been affecting his decisions and emotional regulation and to please just give him a chance. So we went for dinner that night. And I fell in love with him all over again. Oh, that's just such a sweet story. He was exactly the man that I loved all those years, and he was no hint of the man who belittled me over a $300 dress while he wore a $40 button-up and jeans. But one night didn't change everything for me. We still weren't together, but now we're no contact. We started texting again, then calling almost daily, and it was like nothing had happened when we spoke. He had kept asking for me to come home to him, and I said no every time, almost. I went home to him on February 6th under the guise of getting the last of my things to say goodbye to the house I called home for so long. But a few days being back home, I realized I didn't want to leave, that I wanted to try again. I stayed there for the weekend, and on the 8th, when I went to leave, I kissed him and then some.
They played baseball.
My kind of girl.
They went around the bases.
My kind of girl. We started dating again, and everything has been wonderful. His health is going well, and he's exactly the man I knew before.
Okay.
He tells me I'm the most beautiful woman when I'm in sweats on the couch. He packs me lunch for work. He takes me out to dinner just to show the world how lucky he is. He is the love of my life. Last weekend, I officially moved back into our house. Last night, he took me to our favorite Italian restaurant and asked me if I would marry him.
Aww.
I said yes.
Okay.
I was wearing dirty jeans and a sweater, and he was in sweats and a t-shirt, and it was perfect. So basically, love is real, and I'm getting married. So Reddit, I know this is probably the update you wanted, but we're happy now, and this is my last update. Okay?
Oh my God, I love it.
Okay.
And there's okay, is there more?
There is a third update. I don't know it because I just kind of pulled this up.
All
So
right.
this first, okay. Firstly, I'm not American, but I've never watched the show The Pit. I believe that's on
I've never
it's
seen
on
it either.
Apple Plus.
Oh, is it the hospital show?
Yes.
With the guy that he played in that show. Oh, what's his name?
Yes, he kind of looks like Noah Wiley. I think that's his name.
He was in that show. Oh crap! That I got obsessed with on Netflix about the family who's crazy. Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah.
He played the brother. Anyway.
So she ended up flat out asking her fiance to see his scans and all his medical documentation.
Oh, shit.
He was under the guise for concern for our future, and he showed me everything.
Okay.
I asked him if he ever confirmed any personality changes with his surgeon doctor, and there was no medical confirmation or notes. But he asked if it was possible at one of his follow-up
Well, yeah,
appointments.
it's possible.
Right. And told it was possible but not confirmable. He has another follow up in 2 weeks. I'll be going to ask all the questions. And most importantly, we want to look for our future
I'm confused.
and to see if there's any. She's trying to see if there's any like tumor or like. They're not going
okay.
to break up. She's just trying to find out for his
Okay.
health so much that basically they're still engaged, they're still in love, they're still cat parents, and they're getting married eventually. So she just had a little crash out because she was worried about the tumor.
Yeah.
That was
All right.
a lame update, but.
Good job, girl.
Interesting story, right?
Yes.
I mean, when they say like, you got to set it free and it comes back, it's meant to be. I mean,
hate that phrase.
But I think it's kind of true in this story. She had to they had to
think
go
they
no
had to take
contact.
time apart. Sometimes
yeah.
you have to realize if it's important to you.
Do people show their true character under stress? Or their worst version of
I
themselves?
think it's the worst version of yourself.
Okay.
Usually.
Should major life stresses excuse cruelty?
Oh no.
It's hard though.
It does happen, and everybody does it. I've done it. Everyone,
You do it every day to me. I mean, let's be
You're
real.
a battered housewife.
See, exactly. It's horrible what I have to go through.
I think the people that really truly know you and love you, they understand the difference between, okay, that's just her crashing out, spiraling out, and
Well, let's talk about Italian love.
oh God,
It's definitely something that you have to
normal
learn.
people who are not Italian,
You got to learn.
you're not going to understand us.
It's really hard.
You're going to think we're mean to you and
Right.
we hate you and we're yelling at
and
you.
it's not. It's really truly showing love because
Like
we care
fire.
so much about the situation.
But even with us Italians, our facial expression when we're passionate about something looks like we're going to throw knives at you.
Absolutely. You look insane. But that is the culture. That is the light. It took me a long time to understand it.
And only another Italian gets it.
So I do have to ask you this, since we just talked about Italian love. So why do people often fall back in love with someone who hurt them so deeply?
I think sometimes because it's comfortable. In this case, there was a medical condition. I think that's different.
Do you think that really affected him? Do you think
I think
you
so.
think it's a valid thing? Yeah.
100%.
I mean, look at Brian.
That's what I was just about to say. You two over there.
Brian, horrible in the end.
Yeah.
Honestly, literally, like I'm scarred forever.
I think when somebody has a medical situation, that does kind of excuse the behavior. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes they don't know what the hell they're saying or doing, or they're not even coherent. But I don't know.
Do you feel like can a relationship truly reset?
I think so. Yes, I think so.
Do you think it's different than
However-
the first chapter?
Well, however,
Okay.
both parties have to be willing to reset.
Okay.
You can't have one being like, I'm willing to reset, and the other one's like, yeah, me too, and they're still holding on to situations.
Well, you mean like the past is always an echo
Yep.
of like what happened before? I mean, I wouldn't forget.
I don't think I'm one of those people who can, let's start fresh. No way. Like, there are certain things, like I said, I live in a very black and white world. There's not a lot of gray area in the world I live in. And if there's a definite violation, then there's a line in the sand and I will not go back across it. When I'm done, I'm done. That's it.
Could you marry someone knowing that their personality might change again medically?
I don't know. I think this is one of those I'd have to be in the situation to see. I'm just glad they don't have children
I
involved.
mean, I'm wondering, like, this is very dark, but I don't care. I'm with you guys. So, like if Brian didn't pass away, would I have forgiven him from all of the nasty bullshit at the end?
I don't know.
Like, that was bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was really bad.
I
it
don't
was
know.
really
'Cause
hurtful.
I would have probably screamed. I did scream at him in the hospital.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I did.
I definitely, told him
I
to
flicked him off, told him to go
pack
F
sand
himself.
a couple times, just because it was so egregious.
Yeah, like, shut
I mean,
up.
literally, like I would come home and like he would leave because he wanted me to see it. He would leave the computer on. He was looking for apartments to move into.
So
I'm like,
dopey.
boo, calm down. Can barely walk,
Dopey.
please.
Yeah, right.
What's the hardest truth you learned about love as an adult?
It's not perfect. It's not like the damn movies you watch. It is messy and it's ugly and it's very uncomfortable sometimes, but it's also one of the most beautiful things, like a What's the word? What's the phrase? Tragically beautiful? Is that the phrase?
Beautiful disaster.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's the hardest thing.
If someone hurts you deeply but later becomes the person that you always wanted, do you judge them by who they were or who they are now?
Well, in my world, it's black and white. No. You hurt me enough, I'm done.
yeah.
Can't.
I mean, I'm just trying to think about like rehabilitated criminals or addictions or,
no.
you know what I mean? Like, do you always remember, I think the reset button is valid for a relationship,
It
but
depends.
it's definitely not going to be the same as before, right?
No.
But is that pure love then, or are you still censoring yourself because of what you've experienced in the past?
I don't know.
It's a hard one, I know,
It is,
but
and-
I don't know. Can't be the answer. Like, what do you think here? Like, it's just so difficult.
If something was bad enough where I'm like, I am done, then
Yeah.
I'm not forgiving it. I'm not forgetting it. And you just have to go live over there now.
Would you have any sort of community? Well, like, are
No,
you just
I know.
you completely shut off?
Yep.
Okay, I don't. I definitely wouldn't. Like, you wouldn't be as close to me, but I definitely would still have conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I just because people make mistakes. I mean, this was one mistake
to
that he
be
made
honest,
out of
like,
6 years.
Let me tell you something. This is equivalent to Jim telling me, or is it a costume party? I would not have flipped out. Like, I didn't flip out. I was like, get out. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to like go and.
Well, I think she was like that too, but then it just unearthed a lot of things that she was like, I'm not looking at all of these things
Listen,
that were
I'm just glad
compromising.
these people write to Reddit so we have something to read.
Well, that's true. Yeah. So, all right, guys, what are you guys saying in comments right now? We're going to head over to Panache and get a little glow up.
Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo.
Guys, we're talking about raves right now. Like, I went to school in Detroit, and so that's like the birthplace of raves. And I just remember
Taking over empty warehouses. It's dirty. The music's loud. Everybody's
but it
sweaty
was
and gross.
so amazing.
But I think nowadays,
I was always the designated driver, so I didn't do anything stupid. I mean, I was kind of like the nerd in
I
our group.
feel
but-
like raves these days are completely different than what we went to.
Oh yeah. Now they're like more glam and more like, you spend it like it's sort of like a festival. You know what I mean?
not
It's
a
like a
rave.
outdoor. No.
Go into a dirty warehouse.
Yeah,
and
those
have
are
a
the
party.
ones. Those
That's
are
a rave.
Till like you dance until like 7 a.m. and then you got to go to
Yeah.
work at 8:30. Like you just made it work. Oh,
My
those are
eyeballs hurt.
I'm so proud of
Growing up in the 90s?
surviving my 20s and my early 30s. Like that
kids
was
that- you know
such
what?
an iconic
You
era.
know what I think all the time? I'm like,
Guys,
kid-
I was like iconic. God, it was
kids,
so good.
you're still iconic. I think kids these days don't
I was a
understand.
club kid,
They
honey.
didn't- If they could have gone to the 90s for 1 minute.
I would enter and the bartender would know exactly what David wanted. Yes.
But they don't do that anymore, I don't
Shout
think.
out to Glenn. I still talk to Glenn, my favorite bartender. I love him. He's in another one in Canada. All my friends, they moved to Canada.
So you're going to Canada? Is that what you're saying?
No.
I'm not going there with you. It's too cold.
All right. Well, so are some of these news stories where we got to warm them up a little bit. Sonnies, let us know, are these newsworthy or is this Mel just, once again, just had to get it done so she can move on to her next job? All right. First one is Otter Chaos.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I love some otters. All right. This headline could be cute animal doing cute things, but the plot twist is global environment redemption. Dun, dun,
Okay.
dun. River otters in Great Lakes region. Yes, those slippery little water noodles that look like they giggle for a living or they look like little water puppies. They're not just surviving, they're absolutely thriving after decades of being pushed to the brink by pollution, habitat loss, and human nonsense. We're talking a full comeback tour from nearly disappearing in the parts of the U.S. and Ontario to breeding, expanding, and basically reclaiming their splashy little empires across marshes, rivers,
cuties.
and shorelines. Turns out, when you clean up the water,
Yeah.
you stop wrecking habitats.
Interesting.
Nature goes, cool, we'll take it from here. And the deeper T, otters are top predators from freshwater systems, which means they're flourishing. The whole ecosystem underneath them is doing much better too. Translation, the planet didn't rage quit. It just needed a fewer bad decisions. I don't know. What do you think, Mel?
So, yes, they're adorable, but the story is way bigger than a fuzzy little cute little face. River otters vanished during the 20th century due to pollution and wetland destruction.
Typical.
Their return is a result of decades of conservation, habitat restoration, and water cleanup efforts.
Yeah, the zoomera.
Otters are considered indicator species. Measuring their presence signals healthy ecosystems. Breeding populations are now established again. Similar restoration projects across North America have successfully relocated thousands of otters to rebuild populations.
Well, otters are only going to thrive if the water's clean and the food is
But
abundant.
it's showing that our waterways are getting cleaner because they're coming back after near extinction. And since they're the ones on the top of the water doing the things, the ecosystems underneath are starting to flourish and bring it back too. This is news.
Hashtag news. That's for
Hashtag
me
news.
too. I think it is too. We
Whoa.
need to bring awareness to this because we've got to keep, especially these animals that are about to be extinct. That's could you imagine that all of a sudden you wake up and then the news headline is we don't have otters anymore? That would be
Yeah.
sad. They're so sweet. All
They're
right.
actually pretty aggressive.
That's true. Next up, story number 2. History just coughed up a secret page.
Okay, then.
Okay, imagine cleaning out a museum storage room and accidentally finding a missing chapter written by one of the smartest humans to ever math.
Oh.
That is basically what happened. A long lost page from the legendary Archimedes manuscript. Yes, the actual ancient Greek genius who yelled Eureka in the
From the
bathtub,
bathtub.
has been rediscovered in a French museum after being missing for over a century. And because history loves drama, the text wasn't just sitting there politely, it was hiding under later religious illustrations like a nerdy ghost waiting to be unmasked. Researchers realized the page belongs to the famous Archimedes Palimpsest, a medieval book containing copies of his work that monks literally scraped off and reused because parchment was expensive. Translation, ancient knowledge almost got erased, but to make room for a church paperwork. But modern science is now peeling back the layers and imagining the tech to reveal math that predicts calculus, physics, and half the stuff your high school teacher insisted that you'll use someday. Still
won't.
haven't, by the way. Still haven't used geometry
No.
at all.
I haven't had to graph the line of a graph the line of a slope.
Right. Palabras, acute, obtuse. It's a triangle, okay? One's skinny, one's larger.
When's the last
okay?
time you used a squared plus b squared equals y squared over z?
How about pi? 3.14. Like what? For what? I want a slice of real pie. I don't need the
not
mess with the
doing this
numbers.
math. Let me
Yeah,
tell
so
you something.
Archimedes, not sure if this is news for me. I'm good for you, boo.
I think it's news because it just shows how things can stay hidden for so long, and then it opens up a whole new world because Archimedes lived, you ready? In 250 BCE.
Whoa, that's
laid
earlier than St. Patrick.
Yeah, and he laid the foundation for geometry, physics, and engineering.
Okay.
So the manuscript we have today is a medieval copy, meaning copies of copies
Right.
that are priceless.
So they were like shuffled into these like religious like church paperwork.
Yeah.
And I guess it was stuck on a piece of paper and they were actually able to scrape it up. Very interesting story. But what are you guys saying in
I
that
think
comment?
it's news.
You think it's newsworthy?
Somewhere a medieval monk is sweating.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm
I
sweating
think.
too, Archimedes. You had to come up with a little something different than geometry. Thank you very little. All right.
He did calculus and physics.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. It still did nothing for me. I mean, you know, you learn in school 2 + 2 = 4, and then you do the math, the times tables. You do all that.
Okay, let's talk about math for a second these
Okay,
days.
yeah.
The way these kids learn how to add, it's so crazy. Like, just add. The way they do division, they don't do the long division where you put like 2 and then the thing and then
Right.
the numbers.
No.
The way they do it takes 3 times as long to get the answer than it did just the regular way.
Right. So maybe
But everybody
Archimedes
using
needs to
your
come back
fingers.
from the dead and give him back those equations.
Use your fingers.
Yeah, Try harder.
And joke's on you, teacher. I do have a calculator everywhere I go now.
TI-82, baby. All right. Hey, some new lizards just dropped.
Ew.
Yeah, this is interesting. Somewhere in Australia, so you have nothing to worry about.
Oh, good.
There's 3 brand new lizard species, including one with a head so bright orange it looks like it stole a traffic cone at Hermes. Meet the orange-headed rock monitor.
Why the names are so long?
Couldn't we have a nicer name than that? Yeah.
Like, name this the Fred,
Willy.
Fred lizard.
Yeah, right. That's something nice. Plus, its equally fabulous cousins, the rainbow rock monitor and the yellow-headed rock monitor. God bless if they had.
It's like a song from the B-52s.
It basically sounds like the LGBTQ plus flag here. I mean, these aren't backyard geckos. These are monitor lizards, the same elite reptile club as the Komodo dragon. It's more pocket-sized action hero format. Here's the wild part. These reptiles weren't hiding on some remote alien planet. They were chilling in rugged rock country in northeastern Australia. This time, just evolving for millions and millions of years while humanity argued about Wi-Fi passwords. Scientists originally thought that they were just color variations of one species until DNA basically screamed, surprise, totally different lizard families.
Guys, this is a super big deal for science and conservation efforts. So they're rock-dwelling monitor lizards, a group known for intelligence and predatory skill. The species include, you already named all the colors.
God bless.
They're the first rock-adapted monitors recorded from eastern Australian savannas.
Oh.
Genetic analysis shows that they've been evolving separately for millions of years. And I see Davey, discovering new vertebrate species in 2026 is rare. It means it's biodiversity, working in magical ways that it should be working.
All right. Well, do we think that's newsworthy? I think it's
so.
news. If it's a new species, we got to know about
And
it.
if it's a relative of the Komodo dragon, they are mean than these things. The Komodo
Well,
dragon
maybe these
is
are the
mean.
nicer relatives because they're the pocket-sized versions. Who knows? But we'll see what you have to say right there, and we'll go to Get Some Line at Bin 39.
Bin 39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You got to check them out. Bin 39.
All right, let's get into the show called Hey Girl, Hey Horrible Horoscopes.
Horoscopes.
We got Libra, and I'm on deck Scorpio today.
Nah.
All right, Libra. Libra can't make up their flipping minds about anything.
Wishy-washy.
But these are the type of people that like to go on and on and on about Picasso and Ernest Hemingway.
They
and-
always want to seem smarter than you.
Yeah, yet they can't be bothered to take out the trash out of the house when it's full. All of their adult life, they run around in search of the bright idea so that they can find time to learn how to cook or sew buttons. Libras like to dress up, meanwhile annoying the hell out of everyone around, choosing that one with the pearl buttons and this one with the silk stitching. I had a boyfriend like this once. He was a pain in the ass. They don't mind sleeping around even if they have a permanent partner, and they explain that their infidelity by the fact that in their heart there's always one true person. All in all, these bastards are chasing the peace of mind that's so important to them, but is basically unattainable because of their slutty nature, always outweighs the highly spiritual ideals. Like all indecisive bullshit artists, they often suffer from nervous diseases like psoriasis or gastritis, envious but not malicious. Libras tend to stick their ass out for someone and do it solely out of misogynistic love for humanity. Interesting. Not only the goal of getting something out of it. They usually look gentle and sad and tend to awaken a dangerous desire to caress them and take under your wing, which should not be done under any circumstances because Libras can mind trick you harder than all of the other signs combined. They are in a constant state of cognitive dissonance between reality and wishful thinking because they're suckers.
Oh. Oh my God.
I know.
Libra.
Scorpio, here's me. When there's no one to sleep with, they start sleeping with themselves.
Or their dogs.
Right. They're constantly gushing all of the sort of delusional ideas, narcissistic to the point of out of gloating themselves.
Oh my God.
They're ready to stare into the mirror at their reflection all day long with a tender, tainted smile stating that there is definitely no one more beautiful in the entire world. These bitches are super secretive.
Oh my God.
Getting information out of a Scorpio that they don't want to divulge is almost as difficult as marrying off a 50-year-old virgin.
Oh my God.
These two-faced assholes are constantly
Whoa.
thrashing about, choosing between high ideas and the desire to play a rotten trick on someone.
Oh my God.
In their desire and ability to break through a brick wall with their forehead, Scorpios can
Jesus.
only be compared with an Aries.
What?
Often they choose the same stupid goals, but do not give up on principle. They stoically endure all the shit that permanently happens to them because they know they deserved it. In general, they give off an impression of a terrible, loud, menacing, and formidable creature, but deep down inside, they're white, soft, and fluffy.
Ah, that's freaking hilarious.
Well, Sonnies, that's
Oh
a
my
wrap
God.
on this Whack Job Wednesday. We chilled, we
Hey.
thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly,
Oh, we survived.
that's right. What time are we back tomorrow?
I think we're gonna come at 9 a.m. What do you
9
think?
a.m. with Teresa from Epic
Oh, my
Behavioral
buddy.
Healthcare talking
Love
about
her.
the Plant and Flower Expo. Super excited. We
Yes.
love you guys so much. Hit that share button and have a beautiful evening. Bye,
Bye,
Sonnies.
guys.